players have concluded their warm-up. And we think Justine won the toss and elected to receive, choosing to play a little defense first.
Get the butterflies out of your system. 20 years old, Serena Williams. She will move up to number 3 in the world if she wins today's final. There's 9 more titles than Justine. Justine made a big jump in the rankings. This time last year, she was ranked about 18. But by reaching the semis of the French, finals of Wimbledon, it really boosted those ranking points.
And Serena Williams with just 2 losses this year. One when she sprained her ankle in Sydney, and the other to Patty Schnyder at the Family Circle just a few weeks ago.
Sender 15.
They've played twice. Last time was at the season-ending championships, where Serena won in straight sets.
Yeah, the only 2 times they've played is Justine right away wants a mark checked by Anne Lucier Ulrich. The only 2 times they've played is since Serena kind of found her game again, which was in August last summer. Justine was so positive when she circled that mark, you figured that the call was going to go her way. 15 all.
Different story on clay, though. I think this is a surface where Justine has the biggest chance to defeat Serena Williams. Has a lot more time to prepare for her shots.
Yesterday it was very impressive the way Serena Williams started the match really without her game, and then in game number 4 started to get the mark and never looked back. She looked so much more comfortable in games 4 and onward than she did in the first couple, but it was a long wait. There was about a 2-hour rain delay in the middle of the first semifinal, so they didn't get out onto the court until after 6 o'clock Berlin time. You will see a difference in their movement. You can tell that Justine is more comfortable sliding around on the clay. That was kind of typical of the unforced errors that was coming off the racket of Serena Williams yesterday in the first 3 games. Now break point. Oh, somebody protesting a few things here in Berlin. Talk about can come at any time.
This point should give Serena confidence. It was a long rally. She mixed up the pace and just really speeded up the racket head to nail that forehand.
Williams.
Check of the mark, confirming that it did clip the line. Ace, advantage Williams.
Going for that sideline. It's a good serve, kicked up high. Just wide. You expect Serena to make more unforced errors, whether she plays on a hard court or on a clay court. done by Anna. We saw a little bit of her aggressiveness yesterday against Capriati. Not scared to come in, take some balls out of the air, finish points off at the net. She has very good technique on both her forehand and backhand volleys. Another break point.
And another ace. Second ace of this opening service game. It's what you really want, actually, first game of a final. You want a lot of points and really get into the match, game one. You know, Serena's overhead, we saw her miss one yesterday, almost from the same position, and it's something she needs to work on a bit.
And both times, she's just facing the net, has no shoulder turn whatsoever. She doesn't have to hit it that hard. She could have really placed that ball anywhere and won the point.
Third chance for Justine Henin to begin this final with a break of serve. Change-up play from Justine Henin, and she does secure the break. One love. These two have gotten through to this final in a couple of different ways. Serena Williams has had a fairly easy run. Oh, this is Justine Henin actually first. This is not an easy run.
Look at all those three-set matches. Her easiest match came in the quarters against Deschi. Big one came against Capriati. That was a big mental match for Justine Henin. She remained calm. She was very pleased that she was able to defeat a top player. Serena straight sets, defeated Shet Maleva, then had a default against Mauresmo. Mauresmo had a stiff neck. And then yesterday, after losing the first three games, just cruised to defeat Smashnova.
Justine Henin had been on the court 7 hours and 24 minutes going into this final. Serena, 3 hours and 47 minutes.
It's a big difference.
Thanks a lot to the walkover in the quarterfinals against Mauresmo.
Send 15 love.
And I actually think Serena would have preferred not only to have played that match against Mauresmo, but to have tougher matches. I think she needs to play longer points, have a few tough matches to get a little more confidence on the clay.
On the defense of Justine Henin throughout that point, and then she turned it around with one big forehand.
That's one of the great attributes of Justine Henin. She can turn a defensive point into an aggressive one. That'll be the biggest difference from yesterday's match with Serena. Smashnova couldn't hurt her at all. She just retrieved a lot of balls. Today, Serena's got to be careful, because if she hits any short balls, Henin's going to attack.
30 love.
There's that beautiful one-handed backhand from Justine Henin. That's the shot that sets up the point for her. It's a heavy topspin shot.
And it deserves respect from Serena Williams, not trying to hit a winner off it. It really just needed to be struck back deep and start the point again. Game points. Same pattern early in the match yesterday. Serena Williams did not make good decisions early, went for shots. We'll see if she can settle in like she did in the semifinal.
Justine Henin likes to gamble a bit with her second serve, especially when she's playing against these power players.
And you mentioned yesterday, Mary Jo, that Justine Henin's biggest mistake with the serve is in the net. There is an example.
Sometimes her left hand just comes down too quickly, doesn't keep her head up high. Really needs to reach up and extend up and out.
Spiel Henin.
Justine holds serve 2-love. Finals of the German Open.
Justine just a few weeks ago played Amelia Island, and in the final lost to Venus Williams. Was up 6-2 4-love. Served for the match twice, once in the second set and once in the third set. Got a little tight, so you hope today if she gets in that position she can overcome those nerves.
Justine yesterday after her semifinal was asked about the losing 3 finals this year to Venus. But she looks at it as a positive that she was in the finals. But certainly at least one of those finals should have gone Justine way. It's funny when you play Serena Williams, they bring up matches all the time when you play that you played against the other sister and vice versa. And I think too many people sort of act like it's the same player. They're certainly not. They have different styles, different personalities. Venus has been a much better closer of tough matches, although Serena's record in finals is terrific. And a wonderful serve out wide gets the number 4 seed on the scoreboard. Break of serve, though, to Justine 2-1 first set.
Tomorrow on ESPN at 7, the conference semifinals continue with Game 6 of the Hurricanes Canadiens, followed by SportsCenter. Then at 10:30, the Avalanche and Sharks in Game 6. On the Deuce, RPM tonight, live from the Indy 500, followed by Monday Night Baseball with the Diamondbacks taking on the Pirates. Then at 10, Baseball Tonight. On ESPN Classic at 8, Sports Century looks at Roger Clemens, then Michelle Kwan, followed by a Yankees World Series Classic. And catch ESPN News anytime for scores and updates.
It's time to spring into action at your Honda dealer. Spring into the saddle of selected CRs, XRs, or ATVs and ride off with 6.9% financing and no down payment. Or if you'd rather spring for low monthly payments, ATVs start as low as $69 a month with your Honda car. Spring into action now at your Honda dealer.
Your Honda headquarters is Motor World of El Cajon, 10 minutes east of the stadium off I-8 in El Cajon.
California is in the midst of a serious nursing shortage.
It takes 20 minutes just to get onto the freeway.
They don't know on Friday if they're going to have a paycheck or not.
There's a very good likelihood that you're going to be infected.
You're going, what must have happened then?
You find yourself having to get 2 jobs just to pay for childcare.
They have every right to live. Every right to live.
And that this is a child that he's going to take care of her.
San Diego Insider, only on Channel 4 San Diego.
How are we going to win on Sunday? How are we going to win on Sunday?
Multiple shifts, lots of play action.
You want expert answers whenever you need them? Come to Office Depot, where our people listen, understand, and help.
How can I make these look like they're not just from my home office?
Some digital photos.
It'd be nice if everything was like that.
And praying doesn't hurt.
Office Depot. What you need to know.
I'm over my organic landscaping phase.
How is this baby on the hills? I don't cut my lawn. I sculpt it.
People are particular about their lawns, which is why they come to Sears for the largest selection of mowers and tractors under one roof, including the #1 selling brand, Craftsman.
I have bluegrass in the shade and rye everywhere else.
A knowledgeable salesperson will help match you up with the right mower or tractor. Sears, where Honda and Kohler engines come together with Craftsman quality.
This is a cup holder, right?
Stop in, call, or visit us online right now for great deals on mowers and tractors. Sears has a mower for every lawn and a tractor for every yard. There really is something for everyone. And at Sears, satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. Only Sears offers you the largest selection of quality mowers and tractors in one convenient place. Sears. Where else?
Welcome back to our coverage of the Eurocard Ladies German Open. After this commercial, we will move ahead to further action.
Now's the best time to buy a Suzuki XL7 with the powerful V6 engine. Third row of seats, rear air conditioning. Plus, the Suzuki XL7 received a highest overall rating of good under the conditions of a recent IIHS crash test.
Oh, A+. Plus. Who's next?
For a limited time, lease an XL7 Plus for $269 a month with only 2019 to start.
Arm strength, quickness, agility, and body control. The essential elements of the winning defensive baseball player. And with Coach Emanski's Defensive Drills video, you'll learn the amazing training secrets of America's finest baseball school. The Defensive Drills video features revolutionary training techniques developed by professional scout and instructor Tom Emanski. Techniques that get results, producing baseball world's back-to-back-to-back AAU national championship teams and even a gold medal in international competition. In a recent review, Collegiate Baseball Magazine exclaimed, with Coach Emanski's techniques, the future of baseball is here today. Even top professional players are impressed. Just ask Major League superstar Fred McGriff.
I'm so impressed with the instructional videos by Coach Emanski that I've given them my full endorsement. When you watch them, you'll know why.
The Defensive Drills video is available now for immediate shipping. It makes a great gift and benefits players of all ages and ability levels. To order your copy, call toll-free 1-800-233-0500. That's 1-800-233-0500. Call now.
In the Century 21 Home Run Derby All-Star Sweepstakes, you could team up with a slugger and win $250,000 towards a dream home. Log on to Century21.com to enter and watch Baseball Tonight to catch up on the day's best baseball action.
Right now at your Yamaha dealer. Every motorcycle, every ATV can be yours for only $49 per month at 3.99 APR. Plus, get up to $750 in free accessories on select models. Get the Yamaha you want right now, because a deal this good won't last forever.
Motor World of El Cajon, 10 minutes east of the stadium off I-8 in El Cajon.
If your career plans haven't turned out quite the way you thought they would and you're ready to make a change, we can help. At Coleman College, our training programs are designed for people like you who want to get the skills they need to succeed fast. Get your career training in less than a year and start your new career. Then come back to Coleman College in the evening to finish a degree. Improve your life with a career in computers. Make the phone call that could change your life. Call Coleman College now at 800-430-2030.
Serena Williams with a nice break of serve in the last game, and for the first time in this final, she has a lead. Break advantage, serving for 3-1.
Well, we knew it was a good sign when we heard Serena, even though she was down 5-1, she hit a winner. She said, come on, that she was very much in this match. She had the belief that she could win this match. She did not get discouraged, kept very positive, and has really started to play well.
Since last year's Canadian Open, Serena Williams is just so much more confident in the big match.
We've talked about the tough times Anna has had closing out matches in her career. Well, Serena had the same problems. Last year in Australia, she couldn't close Martina Hingis out in the quarterfinal, then Capriati at Wimbledon, and finally she turned it around in Canada.
Against Monica Seles in LA, I think she had 4 or 6 match points and lost it.
90 seconds and 30-15.
Once you can turn that corner, it makes such a difference. In that Canadian Open final against Capriati, Serena had match point in the second set, lost that set, but regrouped and won the third set. And ever since then, she has just been dominating against the top players in close matches.
Well, and that's what a player like Justine has to look for, is that key match Maybe it was Capriati yesterday. Maybe it's today. Maybe it'll be in a month or 2 months. That key match that then gives you the confidence in the big ones. Venus Williams, I'll tell you what her big match was beating Martina Hingis in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. The first Wimbledon that Venus won in 2000. She'd never beaten Hingis in a major before. Beat her 6-4 in the third. Went on to win her first major and really hasn't looked back in the big matches. Yvonne Lendl, French Open final against John McEnroe. Yeah, 2 sets to love. Had never won a major before.
You just never know when it's going to happen. You have to put yourself in the opportunity and in the right mental frame of mind to let it happen.
Getting behind Justine just a bit. Nice long point. Justine wins it.
Big backhand up the line, opening up the court for Justine. She knows she's got to raise the level of her game, start dictating a few more rallies if she can.
Break point for Justine to strike right back. Serena taking a few extra moments to get herself together. Ooh, the backhand hit off the center service line when Serena Williams had control of the point, and Justine breaks back. 2-all, third and final set.
5 beide, 2-all.
Tough one-handed overhead from Serena. Got stuck in no man's land.
Important matches going on in the lead up to the French Open. Here in Berlin, the finals next week. The men go to Hamburg to continue their lead up to the French Open, and our coverage begins on Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern on ESPN.
Who are your top 3 favorites on the men's side, Pam?
Well, just like I picked Martina Hingis about a month or so ago, I went with Juan Carlos Ferrero on the men's. But Andre Agassi is looking very good. He's, of course, won it before. Here are the seeds. Leighton Hewitt. He should have a game suited for the clay courts. Kierton's interesting one, having had the injury, the surgery, and he's just coming back. He loves it there, defending champ. What about you?
I like Agassi as well. I like Tommy Haas, who's been playing some great tennis. This year's Australian Open champ, Johansson, should have a good game for the clay courts as well.
Yeah, but if he wins the first 2 majors of the year like Capriati did last year,
you'd be shocked.
I'll run around Roland Garros naked 3 times.
Okay, everyone, you heard it here. I'm going to hold you to that.
But of course, maybe for the men's final, I might be on my way back to LA. I'll run around my backyard.
30-15.
Well, Anna taking advantage now, a little bit of a momentum shift. Started to feel how Serena was attacking and dictating most of the points. And I said, okay, I got to step it up. And now she's the one starting to dictate and move Serena side to side.
Consent 40-15.
you why that high backhand volley is so tough to do anything with. Justine Henin back on top on serve, 3-2. We have a close third set in the finals for Berlin.
3-2. You know, ideas and invention.
Will it be Justine Henin winning the biggest title of her career, or will it be Serena Williams, her first clay court championship? There have been some very distinguished champions here at Berlin. None more distinguished than the one who won it in '97.
You had to go way back when.
Look at all those M's. Mauresmo, Martinez, Mary Jo. And of course, Martina Hingis. Mary Jo, who'd you beat in the finals? And tell us about that week.
Another M, Mary Pierce. Ironically enough, I had my best results on clay, and it wasn't my favorite surface. I never learned how to slide on it, and I always felt a little uncomfortable when I got stretched out wide. I always felt I had to do something more with the ball because I couldn't get back in time.
Well, if you look all the way back to 1981, Family Circle, I got to the finals. That was my clay court highlight.
I'm impressed.
21 years ago.
Woo. See, I would think it'd be difficult to play against you on clay.
Why is that?
Well, because you're always attacking your footwork on clay. You just had to move in. It didn't matter if you were on hard court, on a clay court. You just had to move forward. Yes, the opponent had a little more time to pass, but it's still tough to pass. I think people have that myth that on clay it's easier to pass. You do have a little more time, but you still have to make the shot.
Coming from Serena Williams as she tries to chase down some of the Justine Henin balls.
You're always going to get 110% effort from Serena. She gives it her all on every single point.
Justine Henin has found her game again. Down 2-1 a break, and she has taken control of this final. Will Serena Williams make one more run? That looked like a skating move. Like, what do you call those things that, I don't know. It's almost like a camel.
Well, this is where Serena needs to refocus, regroup. That's exactly what she's trying to do. When she lost to Schneider at the Family Circle Cup, she just went through a streak of unforced errors towards the end of the set.
Could just be a fascinating ending of this final because you have Justine Henin, who is not confident closing out the big match. I don't care what you say or how you put spins on things. She's really struggled in big finals. And Serena, on the other hand, is such a fighter. She can come back. She's done it before. Who will prevail?
Nervous when Serena goes up to hit that overhead.
15-30.
Again, she's pretty face open to the court, but flicks her wrist. She's up 15-30. Big point.
Serve 15-40.
Little tentative.
2 break points for Serena to pull back on serve. She'd still be down 4-3.
First thing that goes when you get a little tight is the footwork. That's exactly what just happened on that last backhand from Henin.
Serena Williams breaks back 4-3 in the third on serve. Who will keep it together in the finals?
Discover the amazing training secrets of America's finest baseball school with Dynamic Practice Organization, a revolutionary new instructional videotape. Dynamic Practice Organization features professional scout and instructor Tom Imansky.
And then will she visit some of Paris's great sites, the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre Museum? Capriati hopes she's too busy on the court. All sorts of players on the women's side and the men's side with a chance to win the French Open, and we'll have coverage for you beginning the first Monday of the French. That's Monday, May 26th.
Tons of live coverage, just always so exciting for everyone. No clear favorites on either the men or the women's side. Makes it more dramatic. This third set's getting a little dramatic as well.
Seno 15 low.
Just when you think one of the players is taking control of this third set, the other one comes right back.
Night signal 30.
Well, we talked about earlier in the match how much time Justine Henin has been on the court. 3 of her matches have been 3 sets. Serena Williams with a walkover in the quarterfinals against Emily Mauresmo, but Justine Henin's fit enough. I don't think that'll worry her. Do you think?
I don't think so, and the conditions are good. It's cool, hasn't been too hot all week. Very different from Amelia Island, where Justine Henin definitely got tired. So did Venus Williams.
Well, they had all those matches compressed because of tough weather at the Bausch & Lomb. 30-15, Serena Williams 2 points away from leveling this third set. This is what we wanted to see. Both players playing some of their best tennis at the same time in the same set. We didn't see it in set number 1 or in set number 2.
Justine Henin looking at that last backhand, it stayed in.
Serena Williams finds her way to 4-all.
4 beide, 4-all.
Against most players, that cross-court shot would come back defensively, but not against Serena. So much power on the run. Loves to go cross-court with that shot. Ready for the next one.
Serena hoping to give her mom a Mother's Day gift.
Send 15 low.
Nice little German Open title. Wrapped up nicely. Sad to note that Justine lost her mom to cancer when she was a very young girl. She has managed that loss extremely well. Had to grow up in a hurry.
Terrific control off the racket of Justine. Look how firm she holds on to that racket to find the angle. Have to be extremely strong in the forearm. That was the only shot that was going to get by Serena.
Yeah, that's worth a little bit of a subtle clenched fist with the left hand. 30 love.
Taking it to Serena, Justine right now.
Field signal 40 low.
It's interesting because of a decision way back when they were tossing the coin. Justine elected to receive, and as the games have played out, therefore she's serving first in the third set. Always nice to be doing that when it gets close late in the third. She can hold here. Serena will have to serve to stay in this final. Justine with a comfortable service hold, and she's 4 points away from the biggest title in her young career.
Officially, it's 5-4.
There are 3 reasons I don't mind overtime. John, Mike, and Dave Jr. Bring it on.
Only Dr. Scholl's Advantage Work insoles have an energy return system proven to relieve tired, aching feet all day. Dr. Scholl's.
Look, feel, do better.
You see a countryside without phone lines. We saw a chance to invest in what became one of the world's leading wireless communications companies. A smart call for our shareholders. Franklin Templeton Investments. Gain from our perspective.
Sings that, the Seekers. Sings that, the Seekers.
No. Cornelius Brothers and Sister Rose, 1972.
You want expert answers whenever you need them? Come to Office Depot, where our people listen, understand, and help.
How can I get organized?
The new generation of handhelds. It'd be nice if everything was like that. Office Depot. What you need to know.
When you have credit card problems, it feels like you're surrounded by debt.
That's the time to call Debt Dynamics. I reduce my payments and have only one small monthly bill.
Debt Dynamics professional staff will analyze your situation and show you the best solution with nonprofit credit counseling or a home equity loan. Just call. I thought my only way out was bankruptcy. Call Debt Dynamics for the right solution.
We reduced our interest rates.
So now we can actually see our balances dropping.
Call Debt Dynamics today and free yourself from debt. Call this number now.
You want to know what it takes to look like this? Devotion. I am an official devotee. You know who else was a devotee? Sports Illustrated is. You got to see what they gave me. Check this out. It's a personal CD player. This ain't no toy. This is a real CD player, and it rocks. I take this bad boy to work, to the park, even to the stadium. This CD player is loaded. It's got every feature out there. What more could you want? You want to get one of these babies for yourself? It's free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated. Just call the toll-free number and get 6 months of SI. That's 25 issues at a measly $1.59 an issue. I'd spend more on pretzels. Plus, use your credit card and they give you a free CD carrying case. And did I mention you get the personal CD player free? Free! Free! Free!
Serena Williams will be serving to stay in this championship match. We know she can win the big matches. She's done it before. Can Justine Henin?
I think Justine Henin will be happy that she's receiving against Venus Williams. A few weeks ago, she served for the match a couple times. 30 love, double faulted. I think she got a lot tighter on her own serve.
That was against Venus at Amelia Island. Just waiting for some people to settle down behind Serena. Little kid there wants a front row seat.
La 15.
What a brave play from Serena Williams. That forehand volley probably got a little deeper than she wanted.
Played it a little too close to that baseline. How close Serena got to the net.
Again, with that open stance, though, nearly cost her. Got too far under that volley. Just fell inside the baseline. 15 all. Just missed hitting the sideline.
But the right shot to go for was in the middle of the court. She accelerated through the ball. Right attitude.
Could she have gone a foot, 2 feet inside the sideline instead of going for the sideline? Against Serena, though, you've got to hit close to the line. She's so quick.
Serena's so used to serving her way out of big situations and tough moments. On the slower court, she's going to have to work harder for her points like this last one.
Her clenched fist a little more emphatic than the one we saw from Justine Henin in the last game. 2 game points. Wow, what a neck cord. Give Serena Williams the game. She shakes her head, but she loves her good fortune there. 5 all, third set, championship match from the German Open, one of the big lead-up tournaments to the French Open. Why do players do that?
You got to take some of the clay off the soles of their shoe so they can get better traction on the clay. Both players taking their time.
First 2 sets went so quickly in this final. 6-2 to Justine Henin. 6-1 to Serena Williams. We wanted to see both players play well in the third, and we've got it.
New balls to start off this game. All zip through the air a little quicker now. You have to think Serena's happy about that.
But she's the one with a couple of unforced errors. And even though she's the big hitter and likes a faster surface. I think the difference between the heavier ball and the lighter ball really causes her some control issues for the first game or so with the new balls. Justine Henin with a lot more spin, more control. More patient point from Serena there.
That's what you like to see, especially deep in a third set. There's no reason to throw in those unforced errors, especially off the returner serve if your opponent's not hurting you with the serve.
Justine Henin can hang on and win this championship. 4 of her 5 matches would have been 3 sets. She would have been out on the court for over 9 hours. It's just not as natural a slide as Justine Henin's. As we were talking about earlier, Justine Henin more comfortable moving on the clay. Serena, though, getting better. What I like is that Serena's not scared to try to slide. She really lets herself go. Doesn't have that fear factor that a lot of Americans have. In the net again, ever since you mentioned that yesterday, Mary Jo, about most of the double faults being in the net. You're right again. You're right again.
I tell you.
So much easier, though, to correct a mistake when you do it the one way every time. I'm really surprised that Carlos Rodriguez can't get Justine Henin just to keep that left side up, the head up a little longer. Another game point, though.
Tremendous power. And what a time to hit such a huge winner. Perfect timing, struck beautifully.
Is that a look of determination or what? Deuce.
And what a time to come up with a huge ace.
And don't think Justine Henin isn't packed with determination as well. She just doesn't show it outwardly like Serena does. Second time in the match, Justine Henin attempting to serve and volley. Makes the opponent think a little bit. The returner. Justine Henin holds serve again, and for the second time, Serena Williams will be forced to serve to stay in this final. 6-5. Third and final set.
My lawn is really by pride and joy. I know it's weed free. I know it's dandelion free. I know that for a fact because I hate dandelions. But every time I'm out here working on it, my neighbor Lana says, "How do you get rid of your dandelions?" I do it by using Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2. The light granule sticks to that wet leaf much easier than a heavy granule, which would fall off. If it doesn't stick, it just doesn't work. Apply it, sticks to the leaf. Zappo. No more dandelions. Actually, to tell you the truth, she's trying to keep up with me. Uh-oh, I think she heard me. I think it's the greatest product ever made.
I love being a mime. I love connecting with people.
What are you doing?
Seeing their expressions. It's about making the invisible visible. I just focus on getting the audience to feel me, and that's where the props come in. Ask anybody. A sister can work some props.
Introducing the all-new 5-door Ford Focus ZX5. European styling, a banging 6-disc in-dash CD player, and lots of room for all your stuff. Real or imagined? Do you have a Focus?
When you have money problems, just going to the mailbox can be frightening. It's the same when the phone rings. You know it's another creditor. I thought bankruptcy was the only way out. Then I called Ameridebt.
Every day, Ameridebt helps more people with money problems. We're a nonprofit organization offering free consultations to consumers seeking to eliminate their debt.
Now my balances are dropping, and I only have one small monthly payment.
Call this number regardless of your situation. Ameridebt, helping America get out of debt.
6 titles in 8 years. Only one team could defeat Michael's Bulls, his own. Tuesday, the inside story behind the death of a dynasty.
Michael wanted the power, Phil wanted the power, Krause had the power.
SportsCenter flashes back, a revealing look at the demise of the Bulls.
Michael hated Krause.
7 Eastern, Tuesday on ESPN Classic. Get ESPN Classic. Call 1-800-CLASSIC now.
Just a great build-up to this, the last couple of games of this final. They will play a tiebreak. If it gets to 6-all, it's up to Serena Williams and her serving to stay in the final. Pam Shriver, Mary Jo Fernandez. We're on the edge of our seats.
It'll be such a big confidence builder for whoever wins this final.
Such a compact backswing on that backhand and just whip through the ball. 15-love.
Be careful when those grunts start to get louder and louder. When you're on the other side, you think the ball's coming even faster and harder.
Serena's steps are getting shorter and quicker as she sets up perfectly to hit the ball. Those golden shoes are doing her wonder.
Consent 30-15.
Went for that second serve, Serena. What a time to gamble. Down 5-6.
But 30-love, so not such a bad gamble.
Got a little lucky. Serena not putting away the volley. 1 point away from a third set tiebreak.
The slice net cord doesn't go over. Funny looking forehand here. .40-30. Justine takes a little extra walk. She finds herself now just a couple of points away from this championship.
Einstein just
really accelerated those last 2 shots of that rally. Took the initiative.
Serena had 40-15, 2 points to send this final into a 3rd set tiebreak. Now deuce. Double faulted earlier in this service game at 30 love. Wow, one of the best clutch forehands I've ever seen Serena Williams hit.
It's her favorite one, the running out wide cross-court forehand. Gets great extension on the follow-through.
That is brave. Advantage Williams.
Hesitation on that high forehand volley, but it stays in.
Einstein just...
It was the backhand, though, that set up the high forehand volley. Back to deuce. Tennis from both players.
Williams.
A little more pressure on Serena Williams right now, trying to hold on to serve, stay in the match.
She looks towards the heavens to help her for this point. Way too low. That was one of the lowest tosses I've ever seen from Serena Williams. That is totally a sign of nerves.
She was forced to hit the side of the ball. Normally, you see Serena kick a lot of her second serves. She had to really speed up her motion.
Now we'll see what this toss is like. Hard to feel a lot of confidence right now. Justine a championship point.
Best rally of the entire match. Both players at the top of their game. Great feel and control with this topspin lob volley.
What's going through her mind? Remember, she had Venus Williams in a championship match, served for it a couple of times. This would be Justine Henin's biggest title ever.
About tension. You can feel it.
Already 2 double faults in this service game.
Einstein just...
Did she go for too much there? It's easy to say now that she did. Was this a shot to be this aggressive on?
It's her favorite shot. It's her strength. I think you have to take advantage of that. She'd rather lose going for it than get tight and tentative.
Back to deuce. Double fault of this game. Second championship point to Justine Henin.
She was looking for that easy point off her serve. She gets it. Down match point. She's been struggling with that serve this entire game.
Looked like that just hit the front of the service line and hopped up. Justine Henin had a play on it before it did that. Another fantastic serve. 2 service winners. That one almost an ace. Match just over 2 hours long. Most of it this third set.
We've seen Serena get herself out of trouble in the past with her serve. It's let her down this game. Maybe a sign of nerves, but a lot of courage to come up with 2 big serves. Almost 3.
Justine Henin wants a 3rd chance at championship point. Played a big role in a handful of points. None bigger than that one as the net cord forces Justine Henin's ball wide. Point for the tiebreak in the 3rd set for Williams.
But why? Why me?
Off a couple of championship points, and now 6-all in the 3rd set. We'll play a 12-point tiebreak. First player to 7 points must win by 2, and Serena Williams has gone to her chair. Take a swig of water, no wonder.
You wonder if Justine Henin is starting to think a little bit more about closing out the match. She lost a tiebreak in the third set to Venus Williams in Amelia Island after having so many chances to close out the match.
And that was only, what, about a month ago? A month ago this weekend. Serena Williams, perfect 4-0. That's this year. And Serena just broke a racket. And if that was a fault, obviously it's going to be 2 serves now. So that's a nice little break for Justine Henin.
Your concentration is so important in a tiebreak. Every point is huge.
Chair umpire ought to save first serve.
Gutsy play by Henin. 19 years old from Belgium. First point of the tiebreak. She's behind the baseline, but she's shown us her great feel, great disguise on that drop shot.
Final 2-0, Henin.
Justine Henin would love to get herself a big lead in this tiebreak, have a bit of a cushion as she tries to close out the championship once again. An important point here for Serena Williams.
Couple of loose shots from Serena. Serena struggles so hard to hold on to her own serve, fighting off those 2 match points. Almost like she's had a little bit of a letdown early in this tiebreak.
Went for the body serve, nearly hit a beauty. It's where it's important to keep reaching up for the second serve.
And 3-1.
Server's only won 1 point so far. This forehand is really firing for Serena Williams.
Especially on the big points. I've seen Serena come up with some great cross-court winners.
Back on serve in the tiebreak.
Serena playing a little bit more conservatively that rally, taking a little pace off that forehand. 3-all.
All comes down to the last handful of points in the third set tiebreak. Carrie Brooks down the right corner of your screen, physical therapist. Mom, Brandy Williams.
Defensive lob from Serena. Justine gets back quickly, gives herself a chance to move forward into that overhead. Not an easy shot from that far back in the court.
That is almost perfect, the way she kept her head up, the left side reaching for the sky. 4-3, up a mini break. And again with a serve volley play. Interesting, she does it on some huge points. Set up perfectly for Serena.
5-3, Henin.
She had it where she wanted it.
There's that no pace ball again. So many players want to see something on the ball. They don't like to create all their own power. 5-3, once again, inching towards this championship. Can Justine close it out? She's had 2 championship points already. High forehand volley, got a little nervous. That would have given her 3 more championship points. Serena Williams now with 2 serves, 4-5 down. You just feel that one player has that extra bit of confidence this late in the match that they can close it out, and that's Serena Williams, 5-all now.
In the right position time and time and again. She's played aggressively on the big points. Missed a few, but that one, just remarkable feel off her shoelaces.
Brings up her 3rd championship point. Boy, is the adrenaline going through the roof, if there was a roof.
She needed the one big match to maybe boost her confidence against the top players in big matches, the biggest tournament victory in the 19-year-old's career.
Justine Henin, 7-6 in the third. 4 of her matches have gone the distance this week. Well-earned win. Keep watching next week as we continue our countdown to ESPN and ESPN2's coverage of the French Open later this month. Thursday on ESPN at 3 p.m. the men are in Hamburg. And then Friday, ESPN2 at 1 a.m. Eastern begin the coverage of the Italian Open from Rome. With Mary Jo Fernandez, I'm Pam Shriver. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Coming up next is the Super Chevy Series. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, and congratulations to Justine Henin. What a win, 7-6 in the third.
Jim Nordhaugen, defending Super Chevy Series Nitro Coupe champion and current points leader. We started off great.